Hello, fellow bakers. Let's talk sourdough. It's a world of tangy aromas and crusty delights. Sourdough is more than just bread, it's a journey of patience, observation, and pure baking joy. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Sourdough starts with a simple mix of flour and water. This mixture becomes a home for wild yeast and bacteria. These tiny helpers give sourdough its unique flavor and texture. It's the magic of nature at work. Sourdough is alive, it breathes, it grows, and it rewards us with the most incredible bread. Get ready for a journey of delicious discovery. Your sourdough adventure starts now. The heart of sourdough is the starter. This lively mixture is the foundation of your bread. Don't worry, it's easy to make. All you need is flour and water. Mix equal parts flour and water in a jar. Stir it well. Now let it sit at room temperature. This is where the magic begins. Every day, you'll feed your starter. Discard half of the mixture, then add fresh flour and water. Keep this up for about a week. You'll see bubbles and a wonderful tangy smell. This means your starter is alive and thriving. You've created life, baker. Now, let's mix some dough. This is where your starter gets to work. You'll need flour, water, salt, and your active starter. First, we'll do something called autolyse. Mix the flour and water together. Let it rest for about 30 minutes. This gives the gluten a head start. Now add your bubbly starter and salt. Mix it all up until it forms a shaggy dough. This is the beginning of your bread. Bulk fermentation is where your dough comes alive. It's a time for the yeast to work its magic. This process takes a few hours. Patience is key. Find a warm spot for your dough to rest. Cover it with a damp cloth. Every 30 minutes or so, give it a stretch and fold. This helps develop the gluten and adds strength to your dough. You'll see it become smooth and elastic. Section 5. Shaping your loaf a gentle touch. After bulk fermentation, it's time to shape your loaf. This is where you get to be creative. Handle the dough gently. You can make a round boule, a long baguette, or even rolls. Let your imagination guide you. Once shaped, place your dough in a proofing basket. This helps it keep its shape during the final rise. Cover it and let it rest. Section 6. Proofing the final rise to glory. Proofing is the final rise before baking. It's like giving your dough a chance to relax before its big moment. This step ensures a light and airy loaf. Proofing can take several hours. You'll know it's ready when the dough has almost doubled in size. It should feel soft and pillowy. Section 7. Baking, the alchemy of heat and dough. The oven is your final frontier. This is where the magic truly happens. The heat transforms your dough into a beautiful golden loaf. Preheat your oven to a high temperature. A Dutch oven is great for sourdough. It creates a steamy environment that helps the crust develop. Carefully place your proofed dough into the hot Dutch oven. Bake it covered for the first 20 minutes. This creates steam for a beautiful crust. Then remove the lid and bake until golden brown. The smell of baking sourdough is simply heavenly. Section 8. Beyond the loaf. Adventures with sourdough discard. Sourdough is full of surprises. Remember that discard we talked about earlier? Don't throw it away. You can use it to make delicious pancakes, crackers, and even pizza dough. The possibilities are endless. Sourdough discard adds a wonderful tang and complexity to your baking. Section 9. The joys of homemade sourdough. Congratulations, baker, you've baked sourdough bread. Take a moment to appreciate your accomplishment. The aroma, the texture, the taste. It's all yours. Share your bread with loved ones. They'll be amazed by your baking skills. Sourdough is more than just bread. It's a labor of love, and the rewards are simply delicious. Happy baking.